I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Holla, 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 holla at me. What? Holla at me. Yes, holla at your girl. It's your girl, Holiday Season. I'm back with another story time. Y'all, today, before I do my story time, I got to give a little congratulations to me. Because y'all know your girl just got 10K on TikTok. And y'all know I've been on that for so goddamn long because they end up deleting my page over like a year ago. So that's just something good for me. I know y'all probably like, girl, that ain't all that. But, girl, y'all already know how hard it was. How hard that was. Hold on, y'all. Because it seems like my camera is a little blurry. Just a little. Okay, so just thank you so much, you guys, for giving me the 10K on TikTok. Now it's probably like around 11K or whatever, but thank you so much. This is my 10K party to myself, and just if y'all at home, eat a cupcake, take a shot, do whatever y'all want to do. But yeah, we happy about it. Thank you. And a lot of y'all came from over there for TikTok for my story time. Thank you, because I'm gonna give y'all some more story times. And I ain't mean to do that. Woo! 10K! Eat cupcakes, y'all. Eat cupcakes. Eat cupcakes. Eat cupcakes. Thank you. I love you so much. Wait. Let me go ahead and show y'all, because people think it's a game. Think it's a game. Think it's a game. Let me stop. Okay, let me stop. So, thank you to my 10K. We got 10K. Yeah. Love y'all. Okay, let's eat. Okay. This story time gonna be a story time about how I tried to follow my man to a fight, but I didn't know it was a fight. But yeah, I'm gonna get right about Jolly. So this was back when me and Jolly was dating, and so when me and Jolly was dating, I can't worry about it. Okay, so when me and Jolly was dating or whatever, it was kind of like we spent a lot of our time together at school because that was the common place we knew together, right? So this one day, I noticed like he ain't come over there with me or whatever, like after we finished this certain class, right? Because I think I had like a 3:30 or whatever. And so we would sit from our 12:30 to our 3:30 or whatever, or ride around and do whatever we wanted to do, right? So he was just like, yeah. He was like, I ain't coming over there today. He ended up riding over there, but he didn't like park his car or nothing. He just parked by my car, and he was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be over here today. Like, I'm gonna go do something, like, you know, just stay here, whatever. I see you after your 3:30. I'm like, after my 3:30. Oh, is you think I'm dumb? Like, cause let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all Jolly used to be a freaking flirt, he used to be a freaking flirt. Like, it don't matter. Like, I don't know how he was getting all the hoes, but this boy would get all the hoes. At least he would want to be in one of these hoes' face, right? So I'm like, do he think I'm dumb? So I was like, okay, when he pulled his car off, because one thing about him, you could talk him out of Jolly, you could not talk him out of something he wanted to do, right? Or something that he believed. So I'm like, okay, when he pull off, I'm gonna follow him. Period. That's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, when he pulled off, I did just that. Like, I stayed there for a little bit until I know he couldn't see me, and I just went behind this other car or whatever, and I followed him. So anyway, he pulled up to this other group of dudes. The other group of dudes end up getting in his car. So I'm like, oh, y'all finna go fuck on beaches. Like, multiple bitches, because like, where are y'all going, right? So then I'm following him. I'm still following him. We're around the way from the school. So I'm like, where are they going? I'm noticing other cars start taking off behind them, like they like a train or something. So I'm like, where the fuck is these niggas going? Like, I'm over there finna lose my shit, right? So anyway, they finally pull up. They pull up to this park, right? Not even gonna say the park. I told people on TikTok the park, but I ain't tell y'all the park. So anyway, they end up pulling up to the park. So people just get out the car. A lot of people. So I'm like, this a fight? I'm like, why didn't he just tell me he was pulling up to a fight? Like, you could have told me you was pulling up to a fight. Like, just say that. I could have just rode with you, park my shit, rode with you, whatever. I should have did. He should have told me, because he should have knew that I wasn't going for, oh, I'm doing this and blah, 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 whatever. So we get there and I'm pulling up. And so I noticed like it's a little spot right there in front of the fight. So it's a big ass field. So I'm thinking if y'all about to FIGHT, y'all should, I need to blurt them words out because I know you can't say certain stuff. Why wouldn't y'all go in the grass in the field? They over here getting it on the concrete. So I'm like, this don't make no sense. Like, why would they be doing that? You know, like, it was just kind of weird. So they getting down right there on the concrete. So I pull up and like they kind of far away from my car, but how the girl was going at her, she going at her like this. So the other girl like backing up like this, right? So as I'm riding by, I'm looking at the fight and I'm like, okay, fight kind of weak, but you know, it's going, right? Just started, just got there, right? So then I stopped right there, and all I know, the crowd just started like screaming. I'm like, why is they screaming so bad about this weak ass fight? Like, this fight ain't even all that. Like, why is everybody screaming? They screaming because, y'all, I done ran over this girl's foot. So I'm at this time, I'm not knowing. So I'm like, the girl fell. Why? I'm looking out the window like, what's wrong with y'all? So I'm not knowing this girl's foot is under my back tire. Her foot is under my back tire, y'all. So, boom.
911, it's nobody.
So, anyway, my ex come up to the car. He like, yo, wheel on her foot. Yo, wheel on her foot.
Hey, your foot. Your wheel
The
on the foot.
the video in here, y'all. It's a video. Every time I show somebody this, it was like, girl, this video would go viral. But I'm like, nah, I need to graduate school first because I don't want them to think that's recent and I meant to do that. I did not mean to do that. I was following around a man. Anyway, so instantly in the video, my eyes went like this, like, and I pulled off, right? But the thing is, girl, the girl that wanted to fight a little bit, you owe me something because you was losing before. But when I went over that girl foot, you won. So, girl, you need to. Anyway, so after that or whatever, I was like, oh my God. I went to the industry. I said, oh my God. Because I'm thinking, like, what if I ran over her head? Like, I know they said it was her foot, but what if it was her head? What if they ain't see it? What if that? I'm just, like, really thinking about that joint, right? I'm, like, real nervous. So instantly, I get a call on the phone from Jolly. And Jolly, like, didn't I tell you to stay where you was? He was like, you should have seen your... Then after that, he started laughing. He's like, you should have seen your face. You was too scared. I'm like... But no, I wasn't. The whole time. Yes, I was so scared, right? So anyway, he ended up coming to me. He was like, all my homeboys want to know who was that in that car that did that. Like, who was that, y'all? When I tell y'all, it was the joke for about a good 2 weeks. I was a joke, right? So later on, okay, it's the next day. So then he get in the car with me or whatever. He gonna tell me, he like, you know that girl, the one that you ran off her foot, because she was on crutches and everything. He was like, they was talking about it in class today. So I'm like, what they said about me? Like, what they said about me? He was like, they was looking at the video in class and they was like, how did she see her foot? How did she see her foot? Whole time, first of all, let me say this. I don't know why y'all was fighting on the concrete anyway. Y'all should have went back there to that field. That's what the field is for. Actually, the field is for kickball and all that. I don't know why y'all was doing that. Anyway, probably because they had done really... crack down on stuff like that. Like, the man was really like expelling people from school, so I guess they was like, let's go off campus. I mean, it makes sense, but hey, they still end up getting in trouble. So the girl was on crutches and everything. So, and she can't, like I said, they was coming towards the car as the car was coming. So when she was doing her stance, that wide ass stance, you should have did your stance right or whatever. She did this wide ass stance and her stance ended up going under my tire as I was going. So she technically walked into my car. Because I don't know what those heathens was doing. I was trying to get to where I was going. I was not even doing no stuff like that anyway. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, she did that to my car. So, the girl ended up saying something. This is what Jolly telling me. He was like, the girl was like, how she didn't see her foot? I feel like she did that on purpose. So, he was like, no, she didn't. This what Jolly said he said. This what Jolly said he said. So basically he was like, nah, like she ain't see it. Y'all was walking towards the car, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She was like, and so he ended up saying that she was like, she wanted to fight me or something. Like basically like she was mad at me about running over her foot, which you can be mad about it, but wanting to fight me about it, girl, please. Like, okay, so after that, I was like, ain't nobody scared of her. Like, ain't nobody scared of her. Ain't nobody mean to hit her foot. I was like, why was they fighting in the on the concrete anyway? They shouldn't have been fighting on the damn concrete and all that, right? So I never heard anything else about that. So a lot of times, Jolly, like I said, used to be a liar. So you never used to know what was the truth or what was not the truth. I kind of felt like that wasn't the truth because the girl walked by me and she almost looked like she didn't even notice me. So I'm like, I feel like he made that up so that I could like confide in him and like, oh, tell her I really didn't mean it. Please don't beat me up. Like, girl, nobody's doing that, girl. The fuck. Anyway, a couple weeks later, y'all, right? So now it's a probate at school. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to the probate. But I feel like Jolly ended up telling me a little bit. But this the thing about Jolly. Jolly used to try not to tell me stuff. So I think he would think like I wouldn't see other niggas. Like, I really feel like he used to feel like I was in this invisible bubble. And when I'm with him, other niggas don't look or stuff like that. Because it was just like, why do you keep... It was like he would keep doing certain stuff that was just like, if... Okay, he could be paying me no attention, but let somebody else come up and talk to me or something, or look like they getting too cozy. Oh, he was popping back up and showing up like he's like somebody damn daddy that they ain't seen in 20 years. Like, boy, chill out. You're not my damn daddy. Like, chill out. Like, what is wrong with you, right? He would always do that. So when he see that I'm excited about it, I really shouldn't have acted excited about it. He really wasn't trying to tell me. Y'all, I'm trying to charge my phone. Hold on. So when he seemed like I was excited about it, he didn't really want to tell me or whatever, right? So anyway, I end up going to the main page and they put the time for it or whatever, right? So when they put the time, I'm telling my sister about it. We up there, we happy and excited about it. I don't know why we was so excited for dumb stuff. It's not dumb, but it was just like, girl, please. So we end up going like to the store. I end up getting me like these cute Adidas shoes, some like the little jogger set with the shorts and stuff, and I had me some long braids. I put it up in a bun because one of my friends had Adidas. I forgot what I named her, but anyway, so we walked up in there and my friend had her friends that was from the college because we went to all to the same college. So I'm like, okay, cool. We all walking in and it's cute. So this one boy, he get to doing his little scroll or whatever, right? And so he see me recording him. So I still got the video and he looking right at it and he just doing his little thing. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Y'all, did y'all hear him? Get it, cuz, get it, cuz. That's not your motherfucking cousin. Like, he trying to be right there. Like, back up. Y'all, this nigga came over there, like, blasting. Like, what are you doing? Messing up the tempo. He was dancing for me.
Anyway, let me stop. Back then, that's how I was. Because now I only do that to my man when he scroll. So, basically, the thing was, like... I don't know. I feel like Jolly teleported his ass over there. Jolly teleported over there. I felt like he felt me and that man and everybody looking at me on that video when I was taking it and looking at him. And he must have felt the chemistry that guy was doing all of that for me. He came over there. It wasn't even no seat over there. We was almost damn near sharing a seat. Cheek to cheek. I swear, like... I swear, he came over there so fast. He was like, yeah, what's up? What's up? Not everybody looking at us. I'm like, and one thing about it, y'all, Jolly used to be shorter than me. So it was kind of like, I don't know. It felt weird. It felt so weird. I felt like I couldn't take it serious just because he was shorter than me. So, yeah, I feel like shorter than me is fine to a certain extent. Like, he was like, here. Like, you're a little baby. But let me tell you, little dudes love big girls. I don't know what it be, but that's how it be. So, yeah. So, why the world, he over there, right? And so, he was like, you know you don't need to do that. Like, you look a little thirsty. I said, how is it thirsty? Everybody got their cameras out. Just because he noticed me out of all the cameras, that don't mean nothing. He was like, nah, I just look a little thirsty. I'm just saying, like, you don't even know the nigga. Like, you doing all that. You doing all that. Mind you, ooh, let me put this in here. Jolly was a pump faking. He used to, okay, so remember how it was like the Dunkin' Donuts and then, what did I call the other people? It was the Dunkin' Donuts and then, I'm finna have to start saying their real names. So it was the Dunkin' Donuts and the Blueberries, but the Blueberries had nothing to do with this day. So just forget so the Dunkin' Donuts was the group that we was there for. And then the other group, we're gonna name them the blacks. Let's just say the blacks or whatever. So basically, Oh no, we gotta not the blacks. We gonna name them something else because we gonna keep the blacks, but it's another group. This group we gotta name them the Barneys. So basically the Barneys or whatever. I'm starting to stutter over my words because I'm trying to get it all out. Charlie used to always say he was supposed to be with the Barneys, correct? Okay, I'm telling y'all this. He said that. He was like, yeah, I'm online for the Barneys. He was like, all this and this and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool. But at this point, I'm beginning to think like he's a liar. Like, he's a liar. I'm like, he ain't finna be no Barney. He looked like he could be one, but it was just giving like, he was putting extras on shit that he was saying that happened. Like, I'm like, them niggas ain't do all that, bro. And mind you, it's like, I ain't gonna get into the stuff he was saying. He just kept saying all that, right? But later on in life, you with the blueberries. That's how I was. I was like stuck on stupid too, because I'm like, first of all, you shouldn't even be telling me this. Second of all, what happened to the Barneys? You with the blueberries? Now I'm like, ooh, pump faking. It's just giving pump faker. Anyway, so, but I'm guessing if like you ain't good for one, they do send your information to another, I guess. I don't know, Jay. It was just not giving. But he was making it like he was finna be to the finish line with the Barney. So I was just kind of confused. So he like, yeah, them little niggas like that, they be gay. Like, them niggas gay. Like, bro, ain't nobody like all that. It was almost like, I'm mad that I'm not in it. Like, I'm mad that I wasn't the one you was recording. That's what it was giving. So, like, later on, let me tell y'all this, too. I got to go a little bit in the future. So, later on, when I start dating somebody in the berries, he would be, let me tell you, Jolly, when he was in the berries, when he got in the berries, he was so weird. Like, it was so freaking weird. He would remember when I was like, when I was with cancer, he had to grip the gun. This was during that time. I don't know if the whole group just kind of had his head going a little crazy, but he went crazy. Then after like a couple weeks or so, he like, hey, what's up? That's what Jolly was like, y'all. Jolly was like, I don't know, the group made him lose his fucking mind. I swear to God. Like, if I'm lying, I'm fine. My big ass show ain't flying. So it's just like, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just so no one's confused, there is a story time where I talk about Jolly, and I forgot what was the title for. But basically, I was doing DoorDash, and remember, Jolly was right there, and I was with Cancer, and then he was like, remember, Cancer was like, dang, he had to go get his GUN, because he had got his GUN and was standing right there, like, somebody had came there to see him, like, why is you doing all that? And then all of a sudden, he'll never explain the things he would do, but then when I'm back around, like, on campus or something, you waving and you speaking, but around certain people you not. I don't know.
Anyway, like the probate part of the event is over. So because that's over, they had to get the guest person, because I think it was like homecoming at this point or something. It might have been a homecoming thing, or really it was a probate or whatever, but I don't really see why they would have famous people coming to a probate. They might have did. They might have was doing it like that. I can't do my college like that. I can't do my house like that. They probably had it that year. They had a lot of money that year. Anyway, so, but it was only, well, not saying it's only Cinco, because I fuck with Cinco. That's my dog. So Cinco was there. So when Cinco was there or whatever, I'm trying to get to the front or whatever, and he doing, we want all the money. Yeah, we want all the money.
Yeah, I'm weak. He was performing Check This. I'm checking outside the checklist. Play me a beat, record. Y'all know that one. He was playing that. So we was all getting lit because that song was really popping back then. Real popping. Talking about popping it.
So I'm happy. I'm lit too with it. Y'all, why is Jolly standing right there, peace? So it was a point where Cinco came to my side. I could put this video in. Cinco came to my side, so I had put my hand out for him to touch my hand. He ended up touching my hand, but as soon as he touched my hand, the fucking video went off. I swear to God. I swear swear to God, it was Jolly had bumped me so that it could go off so that Cinco couldn't have it. But later on, I got me a picture with Cinco, so it didn't fucking hit her. So everybody now just looking at us because I'm like, fuck, damn, my picture. Like, he touched my hand. He really did touch my hand and stuff. He did it. Yeah, Cinco did it. Yeah, please. Girl bad. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, that nigga just from Belmont. That nigga just from Belmont. And it's just like, okay. I like that. The like, what is your problem, boy? What is your problem? You could tell he was so mad. But the thing was, we was in front of people, so he really couldn't like act how he really wanted to. Like, he was just right there with his little short self, just right there, like shoulder to shoulder. I'm like, damn. And then it was like later in life when I seen Cinco, I was with DC. Like, dang, bro. Like, it was just crazy. Like, it was just crazy. Like, damn, nobody don't want me to just be perfect. Like, damn. Oh, remember? Never mind. Let me stop. Okay. Because that's another story time. So all that happened or whatever, and I got on there. I was like so lit. So it's getting over. So my sister like, what y'all finna do or whatever. And so I'm asking him what he finna do. He was like, oh no, I'm finna go home, be with my grandma. I gotta go make sure my grandma's straight. He like, yeah, but you should go on too, because a lot of stuff be happening and all this or whatever. I was like, no, we kind of want to go somewhere. He was like, I said that you need to go home. Jolly, please settle down, because you not being who I know you need to be right now. Like, he was so, I don't know what it was, but when it came to other niggas, he lost his mind. He used to be like, nah, I don't want you to do that. Nah, I don't like you to do that. Nah, you don't need to do that. Like, you not my daddy, nigga. So fast forward, y'all. So fast forward, we actually in class. Me and, I was about to say this boy name. Me and Jolly, the boy that, you know, that I'm talking about the whole story time. It's weird that I say that. But anyway, so basically I was just telling, I'm sitting in class, and so this is where Jolly would do his weird stuff, which is fine. Like, I guess you could talk to other girls. Like, I can't make you not talk to other girls, just like you can't make me not talk to other dudes, like at the other party and stuff. So basically, he'll get in the class, and it was these two girls. They was so annoying. It was just giving like broken, disgusted. And so you could tell the girls wanted me to notice something. Like, they wanted me to notice that they was with my nigga, because at this point you supposed to be my nigga, because you sitting around here acting like it. Can't nobody talk to me because you around. Like, it would be so weird. Like, so the girls was like, hey Jolly, I think I left this in your car. And so she was just like, the other friend like, it used to be two of them, and they'd be like, yeah, so they'll be doing it. She was like, yeah, I think I left you this in your car. He was like, I don't think you did. So, but he trying to rub it off because he over there sitting beside me. But it'll be like, before class start, he'll be done inched over there with them to laugh. But so it was like, oh, you got bitches in your car, but you worried about me at the probate, like recording one of the news. Like, what's your problem? So I'm like, that's really dumb. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? So basically, I'm like, he really weird. So it's like, he know what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's like this boy knew what I was thinking. So he was like, hey. And I'm like, what's up? He was like, what you doing after this? In my head, I'm thinking, don't worry about what I'm doing after this, because you got bitches in your car. Like, don't worry about me. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. What I'm finna do. Because it's not finna be you. Anyway, so, yeah. So then the girls, he came up, she was like, oh, you ain't got to come over here. You can stay over there. I don't know. It used to be this way of they felt like they could antagonize me, but it's something in my head. I know these bitches weren't fucking with me. So there used to be this one boy who would come in class, and I would just be like, what's your problem? But he ended up being online too, I think, for something. I'm like, maybe that's why he used to act so damn weird. Why do they do that? Why do y'all be acting weird when y'all online? I don't know. Why do when we ask questions, goddamn individual people about certain stuff, why do y'all act like it's such a secret in the D9 and all that? Why y'all be acting like that? Cause my husband do that shit too. I be like, baby, you can't just. It's just weird. Don't y'all think that's kind of weird? Like how they be so secretive and stuff. Like it's just kind of weird. I heard one girl say, like one girl joined and she stopped being her friend. I'm like, because they told her she couldn't talk to the same people. I'm like, what? Anyway, yeah. So he walked in or whatever, and so the teacher told him, "Hey, did you have that assignment from the other day? You know, I got to put the grades in. Grades gonna have to be, in by this time." He was just like he just used to be so weird. Like he just used to not say nothing. He'll have his headphones and he was like, "Huh? You talking to me?" So the man was like, "Yeah, I'm talking to you. Like we need this by this time, whatever, right?" So he was just like, "Yeah, I'll get it to you." So the man like, "When?" He like, "I'm gonna get it to you, da 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 da." It's crazy because I had ended up seeing this teacher like a couple weeks ago. That's a pretty cool teacher. I like him. Here go Jolly. Jolly like, niggas be just showing out just because they online. I mean, they do, but I'm just saying, like, it was always something about... Oh, and this another thing. When people ask y'all questions and stuff, y'all feel like it's because we want to be that. We don't want to... If we want to be that, we will ask you to help us get in it. But my thing is, that don't mean we just got questions.